In Athelhampton's great hall, you can still see the single Tudor rose of King Henry VII, who took the English crown at Bosworth Field. The rose was placed here by Sir William Martin to thank and honour the sovereign who in 1495 granted him the right to crenellate his manor and enclose his deer park. 6 years later, the ageing king arranges for his eldest son and heir to marry Catherine of Aragon, daughter of the King and Queen of Spain. The youthful princess's ship docks at Plymouth. She needs a noble escort of English knights for her journey to meet her new husband near London. King Henry asks Sir William to be one of this select group. We can imagine Sir William on his knee to the beautiful young Spaniard, asking if she would honour him by staying a day or two at the house that her father-in-law-to-be had let him build. Three decades later, Catherine's next connection with Athelhampton is not so happy. By now, Arthur has died, paving the way for his brother to ascend the throne as Henry VIII, and he has taken Catherine, his widowed sister-in-law, as his wife. But she has failed to produce a male heir, and he determines to end their marriage and wed Anne Boleyn instead. The king needs a good team of lawyers, and one of the key men he chooses would come to be closely linked to Athelhampton, Sir John Tregonwell. Sir John's arms are 3 Cornish birds known as choughs. His legal work, very successful, and he's been royally rewarded, earning a fortune dissolving the monasteries in the southwest. After that, he marries into the Martin family. You can see his coat of arms in the windows of Athelhampton's west wing. Maybe he uses part of his fortune to build that new extension and is rewarded with prominent displays of his arms. A generation later, with Queen Elizabeth on the throne, Athelhampton's link with royalty takes a sinister path. This is Chidiock Tichborne, who marries Jane, second of the 4 heiresses to Athelhampton and the Martin fortune. Chidiock becomes entangled in a plot to assassinate Queen Elizabeth. He pays with his life. The night before his execution, he writes Jane a poem that has become famous. My prime of youth is but a frost of cares. My feast of joy is but a dish of pain. My crop of corn is but a field of tares, and all my good is but vain hope of gain. The day is gone, and yet I saw no sun, and now I live, and now my life is done. Elizabeth isn't assassinated, but she dies childless, and the Tudor dynasty ends.